friends, and welcome back to another Draw With Me Wednesday. I'm Miss Smith, and today we are continuing our Pokemon journey with Charmander. I've already drawn Squirtle. I'm going to be drawing Charmander right next to him on the same piece of paper. You do not have to do this. If you want to do another piece of paper, that is totally fine. But I'm going to try and fit all three starter Pokemon on the same piece of paper. So, as usual, I do have a reference picture. And I'm going to start just by sketching out his body and his head. So his head is pretty round. I'm going to just sketch out a circle or a circular shape for his head. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do a oval for his body. And I'm going to be using a Sharpie marker to do all of his features. I'm just trying to sketch out where I want his body to be. Okay. He has got two little arms. One that is going this way and the other on the other side. And then he's got two they kind of almost look like dinosaur feet, honestly. 2 feet at the bottom. Okay, something like this, and then a tail. Okay, all right. I've already sketched out my little design. I'm going to go ahead and start drawing his features with a Sharpie. So I've got his head first. Let me see. Actually, I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to be drawing his arm first. It's going to be a little bit weird, but that's okay. All right, we're going to do a curve line out, curve line out, meet it a little bit on the inside. And then he's got 3 little fingers, kind of the same way that Squirtle did. So we're going to just boop and boop, kind of like a number 3. And then he's got one little thumb kind of in the middle there. It's just a curved line. Okay. He has got another curved line from his arm, not at the end of his arm, but kind of on the inside, just a little bit. We're going to go down. He has got a pretty round head, but I'm going to start on the bottom part of his head. So let's do a curved line down, and then we're going to go back up, not all the way. He has got a pretty big mouth. So I'm going to do a rounded line. The outside, kind of connecting. I'm going to go down just a little bit with a point, just like we did with our Squirtle. We're going to go back up a little bit. And I know this looks really weird and really funky, but trust the process. We're going to go down to complete our smile. We're going to go all the way back up to that first line. Okay. He's got 4 little teeth that we're going to add. And then a tongue. Like Squirtle, he's got a pretty big tongue. So all I'm going to do is just add that little line just in that little corner right there. Okay. He's got 2 nostrils right where that point is, where his mouth starts. And then right underneath this bumpy part of his face is where his eye kind of goes. So I'm going to do a straight line in on that side, and then a straight line out on the other. Again, looks really funky, but I promise, trust the process. We're going to do a rainbow line up from this line that we just did. Rainbow line up, curve down, do the same thing on this side. Rainbow line up and curve down, just like that. He's got kind of the same reflection that Squirtle had in his eyes. So we're going to make two little ovals, one here, one here. Okay. He has got the same kind of eyes that Squirtle has, that little brown piece that we did for Squirtle. We're going to do the same thing for Charmander. So that means we are going to go up on both sides and then make a little dip like that. Do the same thing on the other side and then dip just like that. Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm coming in to close that eye out because he does have a little bit of a white space right here that I can see. All right, two little eyebrows. Okay, and we're going to continue his head. He's got a little bit of a bump right here above this eye on the side. There we go. And then his head is pretty round, so we're just going to round it out, go in, and then back out. So we're going to round the top part. Okay, go down, and then back out, just like that. So it continues that line that we did to his back. All right, we're going to continue his belly. So right here, right about where his mouth is, or the bottom part of his mouth, this little point area, we are going to go down, round, 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 and then stop. Just like that. Okay. His belly is basically just an oval. So all I am going to do is I'm just going to curve, 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 and make almost an oval. There we go. All right. Other arm. We're going to do the same thing like we did on this side. So curve line out. Okay. Curve line out. And then he's got his three little fingers. So boop, boop, and his thumb. Boop. And there you go. All right. He has got 2 feetsies we got to do. So the bottom of this little oval that we just did for his belly, we're going to make a curve line, almost like a C. Pretty big curve. Okay. Straight line down, straight line down, just like that. We're going to do another curved line at the bottom of our C. He's got claws at the end of his feet. So we're going to do another curved line in. It looks like I'm going to close it, but I am not because he has got 3 little sharp claws at the end of his feet. So I am just going to do 3 little teardrop shapes. So that's one. I'm going to do one right behind that one. And then one more. There we go. All right. This leg is going to be a little bit tricky. It's going to look like it's coming out towards you, towards the camera. So I am going to do a straight line like this, a diagonal line. Okay. Right here where we made the back end, we're going to do a pretty deep curved line just like that, almost like we did with the first one. Okay, and his feet are coming out at you the same kind of direction that this leg is. So this one's going to look a little funky. We're going to do 2 curved lines on the side like this. Okay. And then his 3 little claws are going to be in the middle of this section. So we're kind of doing 3, almost like a upside down teardrop shape. So I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. I know that looks a little funky. You can bring that line in a little bit if you need to. That's fine. I'll do that on both sides a little bit. All right. And then he has got a tail that we got to make. So it swoops up, and then he's got a flame at the end of it. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to swoop up and swoop up. Okay, and then he has got a flame. So I'm just going to close that out with another rainbow line. And then I'm just going to make some wiggly lines. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to do that one more time. Wiggly lines. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Just like that. And his belly actually continues to the bottom part of his tail right here. So we're just going to do another curved line and continue that belly. Just like that. All right, once again, I'm just going to erase my pencil lines. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Boop, 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 boop. And again, I'm going to go ahead and color him with crayons. If you don't have the exact color, that is perfectly fine. You can have a rainbow Charmander if you want to. You can have a blue Charmander. You can have a green Charmander. I'm going to color him kind of the same colors that he is in the show, or as best as I can get it. Okay. Alrighty. He is in the show. It looks like he has blue eyes, actually turquoise eyes, or teal, turquoise or teal. I'm also going to need a black, an orange, and like a light yellow color. Looks like. Let's see, I have a dark orange. I have a light orange. And then I'm looking for like a pale yellow almost. Oh, he's also got a dark pink mouth and then a light pink tongue. I'm putting all my colors over here. And then I'm still looking for that pale yellow. I cannot find a pale yellow. I'm trying. I can't find one. A cream color could also work, or a peachy color. Oh, I did find a yellow. Okay. I have a yellow. I have orange. I have dark orange. I have teal. I have my pinks, and I think that's going to be everything. Oh, the black. I need a black for his eyes. Okay. All right, I have all of my colors here. I'm going to go ahead and start coloring. I'm going to start with the teal in his eyes. So this main part of his eye right here, we're going to go ahead and color that first. I actually just messed up right now. That part right there is supposed to be black. This bottom part right here is supposed to be blue. But that's okay. I can go over top of that with black. It's fine. If you make a mistake, we can fix it. Black can pretty much cover up almost any color. Okay, same thing on the other side. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm going to do this bottom part blue like I was originally planning, and then I forgot. Okay. He has got a light pink tongue. I'm going to go in with my light pink. And then he has got a darker pink mouth, and it's just this itty bitty little piece right here. I'm going to leave his teeth white. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. All right. We have the inside flame here, which is yellow. Okay. The outside flame, which is a dark orange. I'm also going to leave his claws white because that's how it is in the show. And then the outside part of his body is just going to be the regular orange, or I'm going to do it the regular orange. You can make yours however, whatever color you want. I'm going in with just my regular orange. I'm leaving this part white for right now because it's part of the belly. And I'm going to be just coloring in the same direction as always. As always, you do not want to color in a whole bunch of different directions. Makes it look like you're scribbling. I'm trying to color in the same direction of the thing that I have drawn. Which in our case is Charmander. All right. I know I had Charmander and I know I had Bulbasaur left to draw, but I did ask one of my second grade classes if they would like to vote on which one they wanted to draw for this week. Most of them said Charmander. I think I like Charmander a little bit more than I like Bulbasaur too, so I think I would have picked Charmander too. If you have a favorite Pokemon, comment below. I would love to know what your favorite Pokemon is. My favorite Pokemon is actually Celebi. It's from one of the Pokemon movies, like, can't remember what the actual movie is, but it's one of the older ones. She's really cute. I'll probably post a picture on here to show you just who Celebi actually is, but she is really, really cute. She's one of the cuter looking Pokemons in my opinion. All right, we have Charmander. We have our regular orange. I'm still looking for a cream color for his belly, but I am having a bit of an issue finding a good color for his belly. So I think instead what I'm going to use might be a pale yellow, or actually this peach works pretty nicely. All right, I'm going to do a peach for his belly and then a peach for the bottom part of his tail. Very quickly. His claws are white, so I'm just going to keep those white. And there we got it. We have Squirtle and we have Charmander. We have one more to do right here at the top part of our paper, or at least of my paper. But I hope that you have enjoyed Charmander with me today. If you drew him, let me know. I would love to see him. All right, and I will see you guys on the next Draw With Me Wednesday when we do our final starter Pokemon from the first generation. Bye, everybody.